How do you keep your family healthy this season when it feels like everyone around you is getting sick? I use Sambucol. It's drug-free and scientifically tested to help support your immunity. Sambucol has the power of black elderberry in every purple bottle. It comes in tablets, syrup, chewables, or my kids' favorite, the great-tasting gummies. So this cold and flu season, support your family's immunity with Sambucol Black Elderberry. It's the only one I trust for my family. And best of all, my kids love it too.
Hey everybody, welcome to a more off-piste must-see audio this week. We didn't go into the show with a load of subjects like we usually go into, or with a handful of subjects we usually go into. So we just had a chat. I really enjoyed my chat with Martin this week, so I hope you enjoy listening to it too. Playing us out today is an English band called IAB. I think that's how you pronounce it. And the song was called Tell Me Do I, and it's really good, so go and listen to it. Go give them a Google search and download whatever stuff they've got on Bandcamp and all that sort of bollocks. Come and follow me at A Total Shunt, follow Martin at Base Martin, and drop us talks and stuff. Sound right. Bye, enjoy the show. No. We can start though.
We'll make a start and see how it goes. Good evening.
It just goes to show though, doesn't it? If we're talking about stuff that we can't put on this podcast,
yeah,
that's not ideal.
No, especially since I've got a complete blank piece of paper in front of me for content for tonight.
Given the fact that we're living in such like a calm, placid, peaceful world. There's been nothing to talk about this week.
There hasn't. I mean, there you go. I've just thought of something.
Go on.
I have a radio alarm, so it wakes me up at like 6 in the morning or something. But then I always like fall back asleep for another hour. But it's just like a sort of starter for 10, wake up so you're not fully asleep kind of thing. And it goes on Radio 4, so it's always the news when it kicks in. So I'll sort of part listen to the intro headlines on the news and then fall asleep. And then I think I've dreamt some of the stuff on the news. And the news is so fucking mad now that I do just think it's a dream until later on in the day when I see the news again. And I'm like, holy fuck, that's real. And so this morning's one was when they said Donald Trump said that if people wanted an apology, he'd apologise for sharing right-wing, the Britain First stuff. And he just like... No, you should have fucking done it at the time.
Yeah.
I didn't know what I was sharing. A lot of people told you. When he did it, it was like, that's Britain First, you fucking moron.
I'd like to think that if you are the leader of the free world, you'd at least have your finger on the pulse of,
enough of a pulse, yeah.
Yeah, to know, I don't know, like who your right-wing extremist groups are in each country.
It would be helpful.
Yeah.
We don't need to know that.
Yeah.
You know, it's not a big deal for us. Still no Golden Dawn. They're a fucker, aren't they?
Golden Dawn? I know that
fucking
name.
Mental. They're like the Greek ones. I think they're the Greek ones.
I'm sure the baddies in Uncharted were called Golden Dawn as well. Convinced of it.
Let me just do a quick search on it. Yeah, they're the Greek right-wing lot. They're fucking crazy. Are they a political party?
Were they?
Yeah. Britain First aren't a political party, are they?
I think so.
Are they?
Only just.
Are they just a faction?
I think they are. I think only because they've stopped meeting in a pub now and they do it in like a church hall.
Oh right, okay, fair enough.
I think that's it. No, the only thing I read this week, which I got kind of into, was there was a Google guy, ex Google guy, saying that Russia and China by 2025 will be totally leading the way on AI.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I thought that was all pretty fucking cool. And there was also pictures from a company in China which were making latex.
Ladies.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Like latex outfit sort of things
Yeah.
to go on the sex dolls. Like they've taken the initiative.
What, so you can strip a sex doll?
No, for when we get fucking sex robots. So they've taken the initiative to start manufacturing
Right.
the bodies for them.
Oh, okay, right.
And I take it, it's a gamble to, mind you, I suppose it's not a gamble because if it doesn't come around, you just make sex dolls, don't you?
Yeah.
But they're making them with the purpose of hopefully there being some sort of like animatronics to go in.
Okay. I mean, that'd be quite good if, like, one night I fancy a Chinese lady, so you put the Chinese skin on them. One night I fancy like a ginger pale-skinned Irish lady, strip her off, put the new skin on her.
Britain first just coming over. Want a white lady?
Yeah. I want white. I want a good British white robot lady.
Barbara.
Oh, yeah.
Barbara the robot. She comes out about 2 stone overweight, smoking a fag.
Yeah.
Tells you she's got a headache. Grabs a can of cider out the fridge and goes to bed on her own.
Hobbles off back. Yeah. meh. God damn it, Darren.
Yeah. That's a fucking real woman, that.
Yeah. They'll have all that. You'd make it so customizable.
I can't think of anything more futuristic, though, than a animatronic brothel.
What, a whole brothel full of sex bots?
Yeah, that there is nothing more.
Has that not been in like Blade Runner or something?
I fucking hope so.
That could be an idea for a sci-fi film. What was the little whorehouse in the West? What was that film?
In where?
The Best Little Whorehouse in the West. Something to film. It's not like a porno film or anything.
I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, we'll make a sci-fi version of that where they're all fembots. And would it be like one
Is
of
it
these?
Moulin Rouge?
No. It's really old film.
Old.
Yeah. But yeah, you could do that. Brothel full of robots.
But I don't think there's anything like there's nothing more cyberpunk.
No.
Than prostitute robots.
No, I guess not. No.
Well, obviously,
Would there be...
obviously flying cars. If you can preferably get a flying car to your robot brothel, then you're living the dream, aren't you?
Yeah. Or if you're not old enough to drive, a hoverboard. But you shouldn't be old enough to go in the brothel, I suppose.
Well, at that point, does it matter?
Yeah, you see, they're going to bring that sort of thing in. What's the morality of sex with a robot sex
Surely
lady?
it's just a game at that point.
Yeah, but it's still... Could a robot get done for underage sex? If say for a 15-year-old, or for our American friends, a 17-year-old, bought a sex bot, could the manufacturer of the sex bot be done for letting a
paedophile robot? Because
the robot's programmed to go, oh yes, slap me there, or whatever. I don't know. They haven't bought them. Definitely not bought any cheap ones that have got weird Stephen Hawking voices
Unless
like that.
It's programmed to ask for ID.
That's true, yeah. Yeah. They have got the ones where the robots tense up, don't they? So it's like you're forcing them. So you can have rapey sex robots.
No idea.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
They've got that now, and you can...
I mean, not amazing.
No, it's not. Happy birthday. I've got you a rapey sex robot. It doesn't... Can you imagine if it turned? And like you just hear this like... And a cock came out and it bent you over. Fucking started drilling you, and you know it would drill you.
Why don't you cry this time?
Come on, look at how you were dressed. You were asking for it.
Did you see my band name that I can't believe isn't a band?
Yeah, because it was fucking shit.
What? No, I can't.
Terrible band
name.
name.
I know it's a terrible band name. It's a terrible band name. My emo band.
Yeah.
Which for the listeners is called Dry Your Bleeding Eyes.
Yeah. Trademark, Dry Your Bleeding Eyes.
But I was convinced that was definitely going to be a band somewhere, even if it was a small band.
Yeah,
and
thought it was going to be.
So I ended up Googling it.
Did it work?
No, I couldn't find one.
Oh, that's a shame, because I always used to wind up.
I'm not sure Scream If You Want to Die Faster should have been on my Google search history, though.
No, maybe not. Well, there's worse things on your Google history.
This
I would
true.
imagine. I'm just trying
How
to find...
to stop people screaming and die faster.
Yeah. Carbon monoxide leak in a car. and then plow it into a wall.
What?
I'd imagine how to stop people screaming and die fast.
I suppose, but it seems like an awful lot of work.
Carbon monoxide leak.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't find this bloody...
There's too many intangibles if you're actually trying to kill somebody. It's like when these people escape from like cars which have obviously had their brakes cut.
Yeah.
You standing at the top of the hill, watch them plow into something and then get out and you go, motherfucker.
Yeah. That would be horrible. I just when you were talking about band names, I found, because I have a little message thing with a musician friend of ours, and he keeps sending me like metal bands, and it's like, oh, check these lot out. And metal bands always have the best fucking band names, like Anal Cunt and other ones.
It's just ridiculous that. That's
this
ridiculous.
one, and they're a pretty good band. I had to listen to them. Are called Vessel of Iniquity.
Vessel of Iniquity.
Yeah.
Quite like that.
Pretty cool. And they're really good, actually. Shit, I haven't got a musical interlude for the end of the show.
Oh, shit.
You had one job, Kane.
Yeah, well, we'll worry about that close to the time.
Yeah. Sunday night. Who the fuck are we going to...
Worry about that in about an hour and 20 minutes, yeah.
The fucks.
But no, I've literally since I came back from my little trip to McLaren, I've done absolutely fucking nothing.
Well, but I wonder if you had that, as you were saying, like it's a bit like Willy Wonka's land, because you had the McLaren Senna fly past you like it was a fucking
possibly
Warp
like
6.
Whether everything else was a bit boring.
Yeah,
could be.
No, but I wonder, when you were saying it's a bit like Willy Wonka's chocolate factory, I wonder if, like after Willy Wonka, like after the film finishes, and obviously if they were real people, if how long it took before like Charlie's mum and dad were just like, would you shut up about that fucking chocolate factory? Jesus Christ.
I've got a funny feeling that after the trip was all over, like he didn't speak for a couple of days. He went to his bedroom, cried a lot.
He realised all the happiness was over, back at his shit tip.
No, I think Willy Wonka probably bummed him.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, not Gene Wilder.
Especially Gene Wilder.
No, especially Depp. Depp has bummed a lot, I think, in the past. I'd be very surprised if Depp it didn't come out like Depp was one of these Hollywood fucking like to wank off in front of actresses, and Depp's a Weinstein. He must have fucked something that he shouldn't have.
He must have fucked something that didn't completely want it.
Yes, yeah.
Especially lately, because the Johnny Depp in his day was a fucking handsome man.
He was. Didn't he go out with Sherilyn Fenn from Twin Peaks? I like Sherilyn Fenn.
I think he's been out with lots of people. But in fact, isn't that the one that Elon Musk's dating now or something? I said Elon Musk.
Dating Sherilyn Fenn?
I said Elon's dating one of his ex-girlfriends, didn't I, on the last show?
Yeah, I don't think it's her though.
Is it not? Anyway. But now he just looks a bit fucking weird, doesn't he?
Oh, Depp, yeah. He looked. Do you know what the problem is? He did the Pirates of the Caribbean thing, and he tried being a bit like Keith Richards, and it stuck. And no one should fucking aim to look like Keith Richards.
You never go full retard.
No. You'd have a go at Ronnie Wood at the very least. Like that's as far as you should go. That's Sherilyn Fenn. The first picture is like her now. And then obviously her back in like the Twin Peaks days. And
oh yeah,
she's gorgeous.
I watched the first episode, a couple of episodes of Twin Peaks. I couldn't get over the time. It's
very dated, isn't it?
Like it's amazing when you watch some things now, and you're there, you think of like how did television take off? How did film take off?
Did we get?
Yeah,
but you think how dated Friends looks now?
Yeah, but how did cinema survive the westerns?
How do you mean?
Well, when you watch like old Western films, like for like the old spaghetti Western ones, where Hollywood was just spitting them out for fun.
Yeah.
How did cinema like survive?
People didn't just go, "Oh, this is fucking
this is
garbage."
Awful." Yeah.
That's why I think when you have different films come about and they go, "That was a game changer," and it's because then they go, "Oh, actually, what we've been watching wasn't really that good because this thing."
Yeah.
It was like. And people always go on about like Star Wars, but then wasn't it George Lucas watched Close Encounters of the Third Kind and was like, holy fuck, this is incredible. And you watch Close Encounters back now and you're like, oh, it's a bit shit. But
I'd still quite like Close Encounters.
I like Close Encounters. Yeah. I went to see couple of years ago. Carnival did, when Carnival was open, they did over Halloween time week. They did a different horror film each night.
Yeah.
They put The Exorcist on, and I went down to watch it because you don't get to watch The Exorcist on a big projection screen and stuff that often. And there were a load of like, I don't know, early 20-year-olds there, and they were just like, they were laughing, and they're like, "This is shit," and I'm like, "You shut your fucking mouth." I went to see one of the Paranormal Activities at the cinema, and they were obviously fucking full of kids, like pissing around and all this lot. And they had an advert on before it that was an advert for like Vodafone or something, but they were like cinema specific adverts. So this one was apparently how Roy Schneider got the line, "We needed a bigger boat" in Jaws.
Yeah.
And it was like the behind the scenes thing. And it was like this guy going, "I think we need a bigger boat." And then it's got old Schneider's trailer and his window just shuts. Right. So it's like he's nicked the line off this fella from the set. And that happens and the window shuts and there's a kid behind me that just goes, "I don't get it." Right. And I was with Rachel at the time and she grabbed my leg and goes, "Don't you dare say a fucking thing." I was like, "If they don't fucking know that, they shouldn't be fucking here." But I'm just a bit of a prick like that.
Joe, I'm rubbish with old stuff, to be perfectly honest. Obviously I can listen to old music, but even then, I prefer to try and listen to something new than something old.
Yeah, I get quite conscious if I'm listening to a lot of old albums, and or especially ones that I've heard loads of times before, and I'm like, right, I need something new now to sing into. But
TV, I always want to watch. I'd rather watch a new.
Yeah,
I never watch a film twice. Very rarely.
Okay, yep. I've got to have a lot of time between them so I can enjoy them again.
The only one I can think of, I've watched RoboCop a lot of times.
Yeah,
because when I was a kid, that's the first adult film I remember watching. Was RoboCop.
Right. Okay. Well, that was even before the first adult film we watched together.
Yes. Wank Brothers.
Oh.
But
when was your ejaculation birth?
And Jurassic Park, I saw Jurassic Park 9 times in the cinema.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, at the cinema. Mm-hmm. Wow. Okay. Yeah. I've seen Pulp Fiction a lot of times. I think that could be one of my favourite films of all time. It
got to the point where it was the summer holidays when it was being shown, and because it had been on for a while, they didn't have full seats anyway. Mm-hmm. And I went down a couple of times. This was probably like 8, 9, might have been 7, 8, and 9. And the guy just said, "Go in."
Amazing. It's when they're ringing you up going, "You're not coming into work today," and you're like, "I don't fucking work then." I know what you mean about films. I've got to give it. Well, Pulp Fiction's probably one of the only ones, or like With Nail and I, ones where there's like loads of quotable lines. So I'd be horrible to watch those films with because I'd just be sat there speaking the whole script.
Anchorman, I've done it.
Anchorman, you could do that a few times.
Yeah, a lot of times.
Yeah. There was a little streak where about 5 years ago, where ITV2, I want to say, and Sci-Fi Channel seem to have had some weird correlation with each other, because I'd get home pissed from the pub, I'd sit down, turn the telly on, and like 4 times in a row, RoboCop was on. I was like, well, I've got to fucking watch it. First time you're like, fuck, I've not seen this in ages. Second time I was like, that's weird. Fuck it, I'll watch it again. And then it just became enough of a routine. I was like, stick it on, oh, it's not on. I'll go to bed then.
Maybe you had a mini Groundhog Day.
I could have, yeah. Maybe I was just sat in the living room, no telly on, just stood there going like,
There's a film. I wonder if that's better or worse than I remember it being.
Groundhog Day. It's got Bill Murray in it. It's going to be brilliant.
Well, that's it. And I often think that when Bill Murray was around and doing
He's
stuff...
not dead.
No, he
when he wasn't freaking the fuck out of people.
Yeah, and he was actually doing stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think I appreciate Bill Murray as much as I should have done.
No.
Like he was just that 80s actor, wasn't he?
Yeah. Well, because this is the thing, yeah. So there's 2 films I need to rewatch because I watched them years and years ago, and I don't think I appreciate how good they were. That's Lost in Translation, and that
the irony is not missed on me.
No. And what's that? Life Aquatic.
Never seen it.
The Steve Zissou one that Sigur Rós do all the soundtrack for, or do a lot of soundtracks for.
Oh yeah, I is that about a
submarine thing?
That's one of our mutual friends, Brooks. One of his favourite films.
Yes, yeah, it is. Yeah.
The reason that's pointing is he's a filmmaker.
He is. He's got an exhibition on at the moment.
Has he?
I've seen it at Smith Villa. Yeah.
Fuck
Fucking hell.
And apparently he did a nighttime photography course during the week and fucking owned it.
Did he?
He was bricking himself because there was a shit ton of people at it.
Yeah.
All bought tickets to come and see him tell them how to take pictures of the sky. And apparently he was
Learn how
fucking
to
brilliant.
do it, dickheads.
Yeah.
Lesson over.
Point, shoot, fuck off.
Nobody fucking came and told me how to do it.
You get your ass up to Granby at fucking 3 a.m. You freeze your cock off for 6 hours. You get a picture of the Northern Lights.
And fucking while I was doing that, none of that involved me sat in a room speaking to another dickhead. He's also off to Iceland for 2 weeks this
Oh,
Sunday.
he'll fucking love that, won't he?
Yeah, he's going to
Yeah.
take pictures of snow.
Yeah. Oh, God, yeah. Oh, I can't wait to see those.
Yeah, I can't wait
Christ,
to see
Iceland
those.
looks amazing enough as it is.
I know.
That's one of my places I always wanted to go to, and I still want to go, but I'm scared I will cancel my return flight because I'll just go, it's too fucking brilliant.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get work to pay me to go to Iceland Airwaves Festival because I was like, it's culturally very important.
it is culturally very important. You probably need to take someone with us. We could probably we could probably podcast from there.
We can podcast from there. They're up for all that stuff at the Airwaves Festival.
Yeah, if you want us to go to Iceland, you need to tell what at Isle of Man Gov.
Yeah, what's the Arts Council? No, I'm not going to think that because they'll wake up on Monday morning and they'll be like, who are all these mad-looking cunts telling us to send you to Iceland?
Why are they all calling us cunts? Now, I've always wanted to go to Iceland. I've always wanted to go to Finland as well.
What's the main city in Finland? Is Helsinki up there?
Finlandia.
Finlandia. They do the vodka.
Yes.
So it's got to be amazing. I used to work for travel agents and their specialty was cruises.
Mm-hmm.
So you used to get very cheap cruises. So I thought it was a great thing to go and just see a load of different countries in like a week or something.
I've always fancied a cruise. My other half doesn't want to go on a cruise.
I think she'd like it.
I would.
You'd let you sit around your ass all day.
Yeah, I mean, why should she go on a cruise when she's got a fucking house?
What's really lazy is you can go to all the countries and you don't have to get off the ship. You can just sit outside and go, that looks nice. I'm not fucking
and just
moving.
tick it off the map.
Yeah, I'm not moving. It looks nice enough.
To the bar. Another successful voyage.
So I did one, but it did like Sweden, Norway, Finland, Copenhagen. We went to Russia, which was fucking brilliant because they had a gift shop at this place called Red.
Oh, sorry, you did this.
Oh no, I did it.
Right,
Yeah,
okay, cool.
So I have been to Finland, but I just can't remember where. I think it probably would have been Helsinki, maybe
Yeah.
if that's not landlocked. Because obviously you can't get a cruise ship. They just pick it up and throw it into the middle of the country.
Great, wouldn't it, though? If it just rolled off and there was like big tyres
Yeah,
on
yeah.
the bottom of it.
Like a giant opposite of that underwater car in James Bond.
Yes, but you don't want it to go underwater, otherwise shit's gone tits.
Yeah. Would you do a submarine cruise?
I think this goes back
Not up
to
around
my...
there, obviously, because the Soviets be fucking...
Yeah, this
bombing
goes
the
back
arse
to
out of
my ISS thing, doesn't
Right,
it?
your space satellites.
Where I would just be so claustrophobic, I would probably kill everybody.
Oh, yeah, you get cabin fever like fucking that.
Yeah. So yeah, I'd like to go on a submarine, but for a very short period of time.
Would you do like the little one-man Attenborough one, or the two-man Attenborough ones, where it's just like the little buggy thing, and you go down...
Yeah, I do that because
scary sea life things.
I'm going
for
on
it.
holiday this year. I fully intend to spend at least like 3 or 4 days of it diving. I've never been diving
Where you
before.
off to?
Going to an island in Spain.
Corsica. That's not in
No,
Spain.
not Corsica.
Like the Mallorcas and things, the Canaries and all that lot, or like the...
I think it's
You don't know Ibiza?
No, not got Ibiza fella.
Shame. Shame Bay.
I've forgotten.
Oh, well. No, but do a bit of swimming and stuff.
Someone will tell me.
Yeah.
I know, but I know they do one of those
Diving
walks where you wear the big goldfish bowl on your head. And
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You walk
Yeah, like a
across-
deep sea. Cool.
Yeah.
Across the bottom of the bed.
So
Nice.
that sounds really cool.
Mm. So
But
one
I-
of those blue planet fucking things come up and bite your whole foot off.
Yes, well, thanks for that.
Do they have blue planet in America? I'm not sure. I know Attenborough, some of those things must have gotten over there. Because this thing, I've got
they have
mates.
red, white, and blue planet. That's about
yeah,
it.
yeah. Freedom planet. Yeah. No, so that's good. When are you off to that?
June 9th,
Oh,
8th,
cool. Oh,
9th,
proper
8th,
summer
something
holiday.
like that. Yeah,
Fucking hell, you going in race week?
I'm going on Senior Race Day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right. That's all right. It
So-
won't cost too.
No, it's not all right. It's shit. It's costing an extra £200 to go for this cunting
Yeah,
island.
but it's the same price when you get back. How long are you away for?
2 weeks.
Oh, it's all right. You just missed the
Yeah.
return thing. Yeah.
See, I'm a bit funny about going away for 2 weeks as well, because
Right.
regardless of how comfortable I look, I'm a bit of an action holiday person where I want
Right, okay.
stuff to do
Yeah.
all the fucking time. I'm not massive on fucking like beach days and
Yeah.
pool days.
Fuck it. If you figure out where you go and check out how close you are to the other islands, get a boat to Ibiza and go fucking nuts for a day.
I would fucking hate Ibiza.
Oh yeah, you would. You'd need some serious fucking gear in you to be able to do that.
I think I'm too old now. I think
Oh yeah, no, you are.
I think if I took that amount, well, this is the worrying thing. You're not too old, but if you did do it, you'd be one of them 35-year-olds in Ibiza.
Yeah.
I don't want to be one of those. God, no.
No. You need to do the. You almost need to upgrade your Ibiza experience. So you're not down there with the clubbers. You're kind of in the club, but you've got like the VIP section, so you can just sort of check out the DJs and stuff.
Yeah.
But you don't need to actually mix with the.
I could celeb Ibiza.
You could do that. Yeah.
That would be-
Celeb Ibiza.
Yeah, because you'd essentially just be going, instead of going to have a good time, you'd be there to go and look at the idiots.
Yeah.
And,
It's people watching at its finest.
And I think it would be if I was like a proper celebrity, you could just make fun and like what you see when somebody you can see they're just on the verge of pulling somebody.
Yeah.
Just rocking and completely spoil it.
Completely
because
cock-block
all
it.
of a sudden your celeb status has just pissed all over Johnny fucking Stocks over here.
Yeah, oh, man. He's been working on that for 20 minutes. I go, I'm not interested. I just think that you can do better than old Johnny Stocks there. I like that as a stock name that we have for people. I can't remember where it came from.
There is a guy called Johnny Stocks over here.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. But it sounds like the commonest name we could think of.
Yeah. I need to see if there's a Ibiza Arts Council and then get in touch with my fellow island colleagues. Because we're talking to like shit islands at the moment, like Gotland and stuff.
Where's that?
I don't know. I'm not sure. It was one of the island games places.
Sounds shit.
It's in the British Isles, but it's probably like over next to Argentina, like the Falklands or something like that, isn't it? Yeah.
That was something that wasn't worth fighting for.
No.
If we're honest, should have let them have the Falklands.
I didn't fancy it myself, if I'm honest. I remember at the time I was about 4 or 5. I couldn't be fucked with all
No, piss poor Vietnam is what it was.
that.
But it's been that long ago now, we can make jokes of it, so that's fine.
I think we can, yeah. It was a while ago. Was it mid-80s? Early 80s?
Yeah.
The Falklands.
I
Yeah.
can kind of remember, I remember it being sort of in the air when I was a child.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I can't remember anything about it. I just remember the guy that was badly burned.
Not Terry Waite, the other one. Terry Waite's the one that got chained to the radiator, didn't he? Or was that the Gulf? Or was that the Falklands?
I think that was the Gulf you're thinking of. I'm thinking
Yeah,
you're
thinking of the Falklands.
the Irish guy. He's Irish, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Simon Weston.
Yes.
Yeah. Because there's a song that's all about how to stop premature ejaculation. And one of them is Think of Simon Weston's moustache.
See, I wasn't going to make any jokes up because the man's been horribly disfigured. But for
It's
those
been long enough. You've just said.
Yeah. But for those that have watched Coronation Street,
Yeah.
who was the Irish guy in Coronation Street with a moustache?
Oh, Jim McDonald.
Yes.
Yeah, fucking love you, Liz. That one a bit Scottish, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. It was closer than I was going to get. He would have looked like him.
Yes. That's like Jim McDonald's been pissed up, fell asleep, and ended up in an episode of London's Burning instead of Coronation Street. And taking the bandages off. That would have been a great, if he'd done that though, back in the day. It's like, well, we can't kill him off. Don't kill him off. But we're going to get Simon Weston to play him instead.
That'd be tremendous. That would have been amazing, actually.
Can you imagine the band that just coming off? It's like,
Liz!
guest starring Simon Weston as Jim McDonald.
Oh, I apologise to anyone that hasn't seen the fucking glory of Coronation Street.
Yeah.
Or do other countries have like
Coronation Street.
soap operas?
Well, yeah. So America has like they had the Bold and the Beautiful and Dynasty.
No, but now.
Yeah, they've still got. What's that fucking one called? There's one that's been going on for years and years and years, like the old not Melrose Place, but like something like that. That's like soap operas in there, like the Bold and the Beautiful.
Politics.
No, soap opera. But Canada gets a lot of British stuff, so they get EastEnders and Emmerdale, and they get Coronation Street as well.
They're not bad enough living in Canada.
No, it's amazing living in Canada.
It's just cold all the time. You're constantly on your own because it's a massive land mass with about 1 million people on it.
Yeah, but in the summer, it's fucking roasting.
Do you know what I found out the other day? And
you find out the other day?
My geography is fucking awful. I already knew this. I didn't find that out. It's just one of those things.
Right.
I didn't realise.
Fuck, the Bold and the Beautiful still going.
New Zealand
Mm-hmm.
is the same
size
as the UK landmass. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
There's only 11 of them.
Yeah, that's big. That's a lot of that. You know, when they say there's more sheep than people over there?
When you consider that half the country is the All Blacks, and they send them off playing rugby for fucking half the year.
What's the not the capacity? What's the population of New Zealand's?
You've got a device in your hand. Like literally, as you asked me the question, there's a device in your hand which has got all of human knowledge on it.
New Zealand population.
And celebrity boobs.
Yeah, there's fucking hardly any people
How
there
many?
at all. 4.5 million.
Jesus.
That's nothing.
I'd love that.
Yeah, it'd be great, wouldn't it? Somewhere the same size as the UK that has 60 million has only got 4.5 million.
That would be that's
fucking brilliant.
That's paradise. That's Eden.
Yeah. Sounds good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I wonder what the sort of ratio on that is, because you look at somewhere like Jersey that's smaller than here, and they've got like 120,000 people that live there. So we've actually it's quite spaced out here.
Mm.
I wonder, like, compared to Jersey and us, what New Zealand and the UK is like. It must be like fucking a deserted landscape, wouldn't it?
Must be. See, I hate people in general.
Yeah.
Like, I'd love we see what would be great if you had enough money to buy a reasonable sized island. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this is probably going back on our cult thing here, but we'll run with it.
Okay.
So you could buy a reasonable sized island, like Isle of Man sized.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
I
could
see where you're going here.
Yeah. You could buy build the housing for the people you want. So then
how many people, given the size of this island, like the Isle of Man?
Yeah.
How many people? What would your ideal population be?
About 200.
200. Right. Okay.
I don't know what I mean. What have we got? 80,000.
85,000 at the moment. Yeah.
You could knock
it down to 20.
I was just going to say 20.
20,000 would do, wouldn't it? Because that would be.
And that you could proper filter it. You could get rid of all the idiots. You could have an IQ test, like proper minimum IQ.
Yeah. That'd work out well.
Do you have an IQ of over such and such grand? Then there'd be like a secondary test of have you any more than 2 children to 2 separate parents?
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Any more than 2, because I'll give someone 2 relationships. That's fine.
Yeah.
3, 4.
You've got 4 kids to 5 different dads or something.
You and your family are out.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it's
fucking brilliant. Yeah, that would work. I'm going to have to be so unprofessional right now and take a toilet break. But I was thinking, you know how you did your interval break last time when we were watching the cult stuff?
Yeah.
Can we use the music from Tony Hart's Artist Corner?
I don't think we can, because it'll be flagged.
Oh, okay.
But
what if I could recreate it in Logic?
In a different key.
If in a different key, in different instruments.
It seems like an awful lot of hard work that I don't think you have the time or the passion to do.
No, maybe not.
Go urinate.
Okay.
So you've had your wee.
I have. Pint and a
How
half
was it?
later. I was all right. Yeah, it was
Clear, yellow.
stingy.
Is it? Were you looking at it thinking probably need to drink some more water?
Claudia Spratt. I was thinking I need to put myself into my GP, but it's nice and warm up in your bathroom.
I've got the radiators on. I put the radiators on because you're coming around.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, it's all right.
Cheers. Put the heating on.
And in fact, Laura tidied it as well before you came
She
round.
said it was awfully nice.
She said
Toilet rolls are in pyramid.
She said, "I want the place to look reasonably okay because Martin's one of your more respectable friends."
I am. I get this a lot.
Yeah.
Someone, friend, a sort of friend of a friend.
Mm-hmm.
I was chatting away to her, and she goes, "Oh, what was it? Because I had, you live out in Crosby, so you're all countryside." She goes, "You got a tweed coat?" I was like, "I've got two." Right, and she goes, "Oh, I knew you were posh, but I didn't realize." I was like, "I'm not posh." My brother-in-law comes from St. Helens, shithole. And his mum says that I'm the posh one because I'm so well spoken.
Well, the funny thing was when Laura turned around and said, "Well, he's one of your more respectable friends."
That's
He's
probably
one of
true.
your
Actually, knowing a lot of your friends.
Well, no, to be perfectly honest, because she said, like Pabs, and Ben are quite respectable people. And I said, "Well, you basically just singled out my friends there."
Don't judge me by your friends. Yeah, I kind of take the in-laws. Sort of thing about the fact that I'm quite well spoken though, because my brother-in-law's cousin
It's
is.
called being able to speak English, Martin.
I know, but when you take into account that my brother-in-law's cousin is Johnny Vegas, then you kind of understand.
Is he?
Yeah, yeah. He was at my sister's wedding.
Jesus.
Yeah, then you know how respectable levels they run at.
Is he a cunt in real life?
Oh, he's awesome.
Is
he's
he?
a really nice guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's fucking ace.
Because I've never been able to. I've never really got. I don't think he's funny for a start.
yeah.
That doesn't help.
Right.
That doesn't help the situation.
Yeah.
Because it's the same. And who's that other fucking idiot? Is he from Blackburn or something like that?
Well, not fucking. What's that cock's name? Peter Kay.
Yes.
No, God, no, they're two completely different.
No, yeah, but I think very much in comedy terms.
Yeah.
I think if you like Peter Kay, you're probably going to like Johnny Vegas.
No. They're like Johnny Vegas's old stand-up stuff was fucking horrendously like offensive. And
Oh, was it? Oh, right.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
He came over here.
Yeah.
Because he was doing. Was he in like Snatch or something like that? I remember when they filmed Snatch at Paramount.
Yes.
I'm sure he was over at the same time for that. And it's when they had the comedy club in the venue. And he turned up at it, shit-faced, and started doing stand-up. And, it was a charity thing. He was doing it for charity. And he said, who will give me, like 50 quid? And he had a bottle of Budweiser. Who'll give me 50 quid if I shove this bottle up my ass? Right? And it's like, fuck yeah, okay, yeah. And because he was hammered, he was like, all right then. Fucking put it up his hole, right? And he goes, who's going to give me 200 quid if I now drink out of this bottle? And he just used to do because, like, I read his biography and he had...
Was it written in Crayola?
No, it was written because he had, like, split personality for a while. Because there's him, because his real name isn't Johnny Vegas, obviously. So there's him, the real person, and Johnny Vegas. And Johnny Vegas was like his drunk alter ego. So he used to get up on stage, but he was too nervous to get up on stage. So he used to get shit-faced. And then Johnny Vegas would fucking come out and just start abusing everyone. And people thought it was amazing.
Like a drunken Jekyll and Hyde?
Yes. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. It was a pissed-up Jekyll and Hyde. But he only came to terms with it in the past few years that... like it was a real problem because there'd be times where he couldn't get sober. And so old Johnny kept going like, oh, fucking have another drink, it'll be fine. He'd go, I've been stuck as Johnny Vegas for the past 3 days.
That's
amazing. I've got to stop it. And like his wife is fucking slamming hot. She's gorgeous.
That's great. Because that's like, I need to sober up. I need to get rid of Johnny. And Johnny's like, no, just one more drink.
Yeah, that was it.
I want to go to Walton Towers.
That was the thing. And so his biography is like part of it's written as him and part of it's written as Johnny. To try it. So you get these
That's
two
fucking genius.
Yeah, you get the two aspects of the same event.
Yeah.
It's really good. But yeah, he's a really good writer. But he's a really nice guy.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
And he did, when he was at college, he did pottery. And so he learned how to make like teapots and all this lot. And one of Johnny Vegas's like things when he was doing stand up is in under 2 minutes or something like that, he brought a potter's wheel on stage and he'd go, I can make you a functional teapot in under a minute. Go. And he'd be there and he's like, oh, fucking, and like, because he was already shit-faced, he was like falling off the stool and all this lot. And he makes it and pours a fucking can of lager into it and nails it out of the fucking teapot. But yeah, no, he's not like Peter Kay at all. God, Peter Kay.
Like, I genuinely hate Peter Kay. I think he'd be a cunt as well if you met him.
Oh yeah. Except whatever. I don't know what. Did you know what is going on with him at the moment? Because he just cancelled that tour, didn't he?
Is he?
There's someone or him is fucking well ill because he just
ill.
Yeah, like the one of them's got the big C. Someone in his family or him.
Can we not? Could it not be that he's being investigated?
It could be
because he looks a bit rapey.
He's just he just cancelled a tour that would have made him £40 million.
Wow.
Yeah, it was the biggest UK tour. Yeah. And he's just fucking been, not just like a couple of dates, he's been the fucking whole tour.
I can see it though. I'm trying to get away with a joke by going, what do you mean you don't want it, love?
Garlic bread, get my cock in your mouth. Or something, yeah. Something like that. Only the English listeners are going to get that.
I don't know. It might be one of those fucking crazy things which you crossed over.
Spoke like, oh yeah, because he did some BBC stuff.
Well, for a hot minute, he was massive, wasn't he?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
all that fucking shite.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't understand why it's wrong. I was watching something the other day, speaking of which. Have you ever heard of a YouTube channel called Dude Perfect? No. Basically, it's what appears to be 5 mates that live in a house together. Okay. And all they do is trick shot videos on YouTube.
See, those sorts of people, Al Qaeda is too good for
them. So you'll get like...
What, you mean like people just like throwing bottles and seeing if they stand up?
But they'll do it in sort of like... obviously, it's cut to fuck because these things take... Well, it'll be like a guy walking through his house saying... and someone says, you need to put your clothes away, and he'll throw a pile of washing. He'll just throw it over his head and it'll all fold itself neatly into drawers and things.
Well, like Mary Poppins?
Yeah, but it's all done. It's all like... It's things that could happen, but it's obviously took them 500 goes to get something to go right. Like the one where this guy said, he's 2 guys are eating cereal, and they said, oh no, 2 guys are making a smoothie.
Right.
And they both say, can we have half a banana? And
they chuck it into each other's.
I know a guy throws a banana from across the room. Yeah. One guy that isn't looking just puts a knife in the air. It goes through banana and in the 2 smoothie makers.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah. But the crazy thing is, right, this is their job. They have a massive office in which they also do these things.
Right.
And they've got 127,000 YouTube subscribers.
Jesus Christ.
Not videos, because their videos are all fucking banging up in the millions.
Yeah.
But they've got, 120 million subscribers. That's
fucking hell.
I said 1,000, didn't I?
Yeah,
I meant million.
Okay.
But yeah, it's fucking insane.
That is nuts. But do you know what's the nice thing about that? They're YouTube stars. They're going to go wrong like that other fucking idiot did. One day and they're going to go, oh, we've run out of normal things to do. So it'll be like, hey, let's tag team this hooker. And it'll be like on the fucking high five. They'll be able to spin her around like she's on one of those lazy Susans you get in a Chinese restaurant.
That Logan cunt that we spoke about in the last episode.
Yeah.
I noticed his new video.
Yeah.
Like his sort of apology piece.
Yeah.
He's doing a 15-minute sort of mini documentary on the fragility of life.
Fuck off.
This is the fucking thing. You turn around and you go, well, you've learnt nothing.
Yeah.
Because you're still profiteering off that video.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
The best thing to move forward would have just gone back to just being a cock.
Yeah.
And doing all your other
normal stuff.
But no, you're still fucking riding that roller coaster.
As much as I don't... Actually, no, I don't have anything nice to say about him. I was going to say it sounds like that cock Dapper Laughs.
Oh, you mentioned him as well. I've never heard of that.
Bell sniff. Yeah. Did we mention that last time? Did we?
I don't know if it was on or off air, but I know we mentioned it.
He's like Big Brother type celebrity, like ITV type bellend. ITV3, sorry, type bellend. Not ITV3, ITVB.
I wonder if I know what this cunt looks like.
You might do.
It's all right. I'll Luke, you talk.
Oh. Hi.
It's
How's
awful,
it
isn't
going?
it? When someone turns around and says, say something, and you go, oh, piss. No idea.
Nope.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Does look like a proper prick, though.
Yeah. Absolute fist magnet. The highest on the day.
You know he's a fist magnet as well, because when he's obviously had a child, and he did the newborn baby pose where he's got his shirt off and his baby's head rested on his chest.
Is that tattoos or hair on his chest?
I think it's tattoos.
What a cock.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. It's anyone that needs to take the time to take photographs to show just how fucking just how crazy it is having a child.
Yeah. You should do
to
one.
show other people. No, because I'm not a cunt.
No, I know, but you do like a ironic one.
No, because I get arrested.
No, you wouldn't.
I
You would do if you had an erection in the same picture.
Don't
you imagine try and palm it off and go, no, it's just his arm. It's not my penis at all. Look, it's got fingers. So you have just taped Watsits to the end of your bell end. You couldn't do that these days, though, could you?
No, you couldn't.
Do you see the thing with? I saw a video yesterday of when Doug Stanhope was on Joe Rogan, and Stanhope had that photo of him with Louis C.K. and Sarah Silverman and a couple of other comics, but Stanhope got his cock out.
Yeah,
and he was like, "You need to delete all the photos on your phone you have like that because you were going to accidentally post those up, and then you're going to get fucking crucified online."
Yeah.
Facebook took down the photos when I think it was a housewarming. It was a birthday party that I was at. There was a house party, and they were like, "Oh, let's all do a group photo." There was like 12 people in the photo or something, and at the last minute, I pulled my cock. But I didn't go like, "Hey, check this out." I just looked normally at the camera like nothing was happening, and I was like, "I wonder how long it'll take them to figure this out."
And they found it.
Once they got the photo developed, yeah.
Oh, right. So I thought you meant Facebook.
No, but they put it up on Facebook, and then Facebook went, "Hold on, that looks like a penis."
That just shows how good the algorithm is, doesn't it?
Yeah, but this was like years ago.
I mean, fucking hell! What that must for some algorithm to find something in a picture that's what 2.5 inches.
Needle in a haystack, isn't it? 2.5 on the thumbnail, and you blow it up.
Yeah,
it's a good 6. But you got to do that zoom in thing that you do on your browser. Was it Control and Plus or whatever?
It's like the bit where they're looking for Will Smith in that film with the satellites. The one where he's like an international spy, isn't it?
What? No, I don't know that one at all.
Oh no, sorry, he's not
Men
a
in
spy.
Black?
No, he's not a spy. He leaks a load of government information, doesn't he?
Oh, the bastard!
Yeah,
right,
he basically pulled a what's his cock.
Mr. Robot?
No,
not Mr. Robot.
Fucking,
What's it? iRobot.
CIA leaker.
Deep Throat?
No, residing in Russia. Why can't I remember his name? Snowden.
Snowden?
He pulled a Snowden in a film before Snowden pulled a Snowden.
Right, okay.
Probably gave Snowden the idea to pull a Snowden.
For fuck's sakes, Will Smith.
Oh, yeah.
God, that man.
Hey, watch what you're saying about possibly the future president.
No, not Snowden, Smith.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
They'll never allow 2 black presidents in my lifetime.
Oh, I don't know.
But they're going to have to go radical after this one, aren't they?
You're going to get... you're going to have either fucking Oprah or fucking The Rock.
Oh, he's going as well, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who was the other one that was... did they try running last time and it didn't work out? And he said, fuck it, I'll do it
Jesse
again.
Ventura?
No, I don't know who that
Jesse
is.
Ventura said he'd run next year for the next one. The ex-wrestler, conspiracy theorist Jesse Ventura.
Right, okay. No,
I think he's the governor. He was the governor of California, I
Of
think.
course he fucking is. Arnie was, so...
Arnie is, isn't he?
Is he still in there?
I think so.
You should do it.
Yeah.
Oh, we can't do it because he wasn't born
He's
in
not
America.
America.
Cock it. You should give him a bye, though, because he fucked a Kennedy.
Well, apparently that's half of what you need to be a president.
Yeah.
You
do that. Mind you could give it to Lee Harvey Oswald if he was still alive as well, because he fucked a Kennedy.
He didn't know, did he?
Give it to the CIA. They fucked 2 Kennedys and Marilyn Monroe. Do you reckon was it Robert Kennedy that went in the plane crash?
No, Robert was the kitchen, wasn't he? Wasn't he assassinated? Wasn't that Robert?
I don't know.
Oh,
Ted Kennedy's still alive, isn't he? He's fucking mad now. Lost his marbles.
don't know. I've no idea.
Oh, well, I don't really care about them all, to be honest.
They sort of
you got Big John.
To be perfectly honest, after 2 assassinations, they kind of kept their heads down.
They fucking had to, didn't they, really? I'd have been building trenches around their house, just saying, stay the fuck down.
Well, do you know what? When
You'd walk around town with a fucking helmet on.
when you're killed, like
Yeah.
when you're if you're the president or you're running for, or you're going to run for president or something like that, and you're
Yeah.
shot, and it's a case of fucking who shot Mr. Burns
Mm-hmm.
because there's that many people that wanted you dead.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, that would be...
That was always going to happen at some point. When that many people don't want you around,
yeah.
it's
Some
only a
fucker's
matter of
gonna-
time before one of them gets to you because you're dodging the other one.
That's why I thought Trump might have gone by now. I know generally the people that want him dead aren't the ones that would actually follow through and do it,
Yeah.
because
See,
it's usually the other side.
Yeah.
But I did think he'd drive someone mad enough where they'd go, fuck it, let's just go for it. Or has he even not done anything mad enough yet that's made people go,
see, I'm probably wrong because I don't no,
Go on.
I don't live in America, so I'm not, I don't
you don't need to when you live in Onken.
Yeah, because you live in the world, you always sort of keep one eye on American politics because it's kind of where all the warring's coming from.
Yeah.
But like, I still don't think. I don't think he's any more dangerous. Oh, sorry, I don't think he's as dangerous as when George Bush was brought in. Do you remember the picture of that was it Time magazine put up where they actually had like a picture of George Bush as the devil on the cover?
Right, okay, no, I don't remember
And I
that.
can't remember like the.
Sounds like something the fucking New Yorker would do.
I'm sure it was Time.
Probably.
But
That was a nice little bit of dead air. Sorry, you're looking again. Narration, little bit of a voiceover. We're doing searching things, searching.
oh God, fuck it doesn't matter. Now it's just a load of it's a load of fucking.
Memes.
I'm sure it was George Bush, but I can't
Meme.
fucking find it. Well, it's just the thing is now you put George Bush devil in, and it's literally a million pictures, including the Beatles doing the devil horns.
Amazing. I didn't
Yeah.
think they were into all that.
I didn't either. Look, doing the old 666 OK sign as well.
Get in.
I know.
Jesus Christ. Mind you, I think we've had this out already. They weren't mates with Manson, were they? George
No.
Harrison was something to do with him, wasn't he? But
No, with Beach Boys.
Beach Boys, that's
Yeah.
right. What was George Harrison something to do with? Wasn't he one of those fucking mental cults?
No, he went off to India, didn't he? He was it Hari Krishna or something like that?
Yeah, he was a Harry Krishna, yeah.
Yeah.
So it says that in My Sweet Lord.
It does.
I always get that when people go, John Lennon was the best Beatle. I'm like, he didn't fucking write My Sweet Lord, though, did he? So you can get fucked. He's too busy pissing about in his bed.
Ringo's the best Beatle.
What did he? Well, yeah, okay, because he did Thomas the Tank Engine.
No, he just doesn't. He doesn't fucking care.
No, he doesn't, does he? Couldn't
No,
go- could not give a
he's
shite.
there's no pretense about being a Beatle with him.
Yeah.
Just
He
when-
didn't need to do Wings.
What?
He didn't need to do Wings.
No.
Just to feel a bit more...
He wakes up in the morning, and if he needs reminded that he was a Beatle, he looks at his bank account.
Exactly, yeah. I reckon the Thomas money is probably levelling up to the Beatles money now.
I loved what he said about Liverpool. I thought it was so fucking funny.
Liverpool, they're all a bag of cunts. No? What's he-
Almost.
Really? What did he say?
Someone turned around and said, "Like, oh, do you miss Liverpool? Would you ever consider back?" I said, "No, because it's a shithole."
Amazing, yeah. Yeah. Oh, no, you can't fucking say that about Liverpool.
Yeah, the whole fucking
It's the
place.
greatest city in the world.
I think the thing was that I think he was over because they just opened the Beatles Museum or something like that.
Oh, amazing. I now pronounce you open, said Thomas. I've started playing a little game in myself. You know, you said that you were singing songs to yourself. You make up little songs. I've started making up alternative scripts to Thomas the Tank Engine in my head, but it'll just be things like
That's got to be a YouTube channel.
Yeah. It would just be things like "Stop crying, you green cunt," said the fat controller. "Any more out of you, you fat twat, and I'll cut you," said Thomas. And I'd really amuse myself doing things like that.
It would be terrible if we didn't put coal in you. Your fire would go out.
Yeah. Said Thomas mournfully.
I hated Thomas the Tank Engine even as a kid.
No, I didn't like it. No,
Yeah,
I didn't like it. I think I appreciated it in later years, but more because when you find out it's Ringo doing the voice.
Well, I knew it was Ringo. I think that's the only thing I enjoyed about it when I was a kid.
Right.
I was a
Thundercats boy.
Fucking McCartney was probably one of my first fucking words with my dad.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's true.
Ulysses. Yeah, did you say Ulysses?
I said Thundercats, but Ulysses was the bollocks.
That was the program.
Yeah. I remember having a 5th birthday party. It was like a joint one. And the other kid had a Thomas the Tank Engine cake. I had a fucking Thundercats cake.
My mate's uncle was one of the animators for Danger Mouse.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Keep that quiet.
Do you know the...
you should have that on your Twitter bio.
Well, you know him, actually.
Do I?
Mr. Neil Bell's uncle. Oh, sorry,
You're
Neil Bell's.
joking?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
But apparently, the reason that they went off to the North Pole so often is because white was cheap.
Yeah, easier to, on the, because they did the, what do you call it, on the film?
Yeah, because they could just use the white background and then just
acetate background.
Yeah, then just put stuff on it.
Fucking brilliant.
Before computers.
I know, yeah.
Speaking of computers, have you seen the new Apple advert for the Apple iPad Pro?
No.
First, kind of want one because I've realised that it might be it's that kind of the last thing in the set.
Got a little collection on the go. You might as well. Fuck it. That's going to be you for life now, isn't it?
What?
Oh, there's a new thing come out. I need to buy the new thing.
Oh, it might be. I don't know. I don't know because I'm not huge like that with computers. I'm only like that with computers when you wake up one day and all of a sudden you go, oh my God, it's taking 10 minutes to turn on.
Okay,
But I am getting a iPhone 10 in a couple of weeks.
Oh, you can do it?
Yeah.
Nice.
But, well, it's not my fault. Contract's up, isn't it? God wants me to.
Fucking got to. How much is that? I sent you back with the contract,
It's
though?
all about £200.
Is it?
Yeah.
Fucking hell, you must be on some serious contract.
£50 a month.
Fucking hell.
I fucking
Who are you
know.
on there with that one? Sure. Or
Manx Telecom.
Telecom?
Yeah.
Right. I've just cancelled my Telecom internet.
Have you?
Yep.
This isn't podcast material, but carry on.
Yeah, I forgot we were recording. Sorry, this is literally how fucking dull we usually are. No, it's all right. We'll skip from that because it was as dull as arseholes.
So basically, there's this picture of this girl with this iPad Pro. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
So she's got the fucking 12-inch one. That's a big fucking cunt.
Yeah.
She's got the keyboard with it.
Yeah.
So rough estimation, even if she's gone for the smaller size one, she's essentially carting around over $1,000's worth of clobber there, including the pencil and stuff. So
Got to have the pencil.
But she's kicking around what appears to be like a New York back lane and stuff like that.
Right.
And taking photographs and like scribbling graffiti on them and things like that.
Yeah.
And then like just a complete lack of thought for how much this has cost to parents.
Yeah.
That's the first thing that worries me.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Second thing that worries me is she's in the garden then typing out to her mates and drawing on the screen and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And someone comes over to her and says, "That's a nice computer you've got." So she looks at her like somebody at the age of fucking 3 hit her in the side of the head with a fucking hammer.
Right.
And goes, "What's a computer?"
Oh, she needs shooting. No, I'm not having that. What's a computer? It's what's sat on your lap, you fucking moron.
It's fucking computers are what you use when you don't want to just send pictures of your fucking child tits to your friends.
Yeah. Did she have child tits?
I don't know
why I sort of went to reach my phone as if to go, great. Let's have a look at those child titties.
No, it just really annoyed me. I can't like for them to spend like 2 minutes of this probably 4-minute advert shirts going, how fucking clever is this child doing all the stuff, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But then I don't know what a computer is because I'm a Mac child.
Well, yeah, that's true, isn't it? Yeah, because I suppose they don't acknowledge it as being computery.
Yeah.
It's a tablet. it's a fucking computer.
Yeah.
I'd hand them an old school Casio scientific calculator.
See
and
if I
go,
could write boobs.
see if you can write boobs, but then just go, look, computer, you fuckwit.
But yeah, I fucking hate it. And like,
Right.
but
But you're still going to buy it.
no, I think it's too rich for my blood right now. So I'll probably pay for that. So at some point,
I was thinking about getting a tablet this week.
what are you going to get?
Well, I was because a little bit Androidy,
Yeah.
so I was looking at either the Samsung something S
Galaxy Tab
something
something
A.
8.
Yeah, it's something like that. Or one that came up good in a review was one of the Huey, like Chinese make.
But why?
Apparently the bollocks.
But you're an artist.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I just spent 130 quid on arty books.
But
That doesn't make me an artist. It makes me an idiot with more money than sense.
but surely if you're an artist, the only ones to go for would either be the Surface Pro with
Yep.
the pen,
Yeah,
or the iPad Pro
the iPad.
with the pen.
I'm not using it for arty stuff.
No, but you could do.
Oh, it could do, yeah. But then I'd need. See, I haven't got the new Adobe stuff, which I do need to get. To be honest.
No, but I Art Rage on iPad is pretty fucking cool.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you see that I probably wouldn't think it because I know that the Photoshop and Illustrator Creative Cloud stuff, the apps you get
Yeah.
for that, you can transfer it, you save it, and it ends up in your desktop
On what?
Photoshop. It saves everything to a cloud, and so it's like a central
Well,
repository.
you need the Microsoft one then, don't you? The Surface.
Or you can use either one.
Because the Surface is just a PC, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Get one of them so you can show me.
Just fucking get a service. Yeah. Oh, I might do. Yeah. 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 I'm looking at a few pedals as well at the moment as well. It's like, well, I wasn't.
Isn't spending money great?
It's fucking
You know
ace
when
fun.
people turn around and say that items don't make you happy? It's fucking bullshit. Like,
I know. Yeah.
It's proper bullshit. Like I can tell you right now
Yeah.
that if I go and get the coolest stuff in my house, like my iMac or my Xbox or the like the stuff I really like, yeah, my phone,
Yeah.
I can bring all that into a room and I am going to be much happier than that fucking prick that went off to fucking Tibet to sit on a mountain.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
I am more happy with this stuff than he is with his towel.
Yeah. Plus, part of my buying new shit at the moment thing is because I'm now getting cold turkey because I did buy a load of new shit like last month.
Yeah.
So I'm just used to the post office keep bringing things or little cards or little packages, and it's starting to dry up. I've got to be honest. I've got 3 albums left that I had on pre-order.
hit from Amazon.
I do, yeah.
Shit, this is awful because what you've basically done is you've gamified shopping. So so where Facebook are making you look for likes and comments and retweets, you're just looking for parcels.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. I'm kind of like Super Mario. I keep like knocking boxes to see if little stars or little mushrooms are coming out.
A friend of mine did that, and he got really into getting parcels, and he got really excited when the parcels were coming.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, he was importing illegal weapons. And
Oh, have I ever told you the story about the time I got drunk with a lawyer for an arms dealer?
no,
He spent the whole time trying to get me to spec out how big a hull of a yacht would need to be to bring missiles across the Mediterranean. It's only at the end of the night I was like, these are very specific questions you've been asking all night. He's like, well, let's say if they were like missile-y shaped. And I'm like, what do you mean missile-y shaped? It's like, right, you seem like a nice guy, but I'm fucking out of here. Did you ever see the Night Manager, the TV show that had Hugh Laurie in it as the arms dealer?
I can't remember. The name rings a bell. Is this old?
A couple of years. Tom Hiddleston played the night manager of a hotel, and he was knocking off one of the guests, and then she got killed. So then he got sort of like pulled into like MI5, and he had to go undercover. And they were like, "You're now going to be like the night manager of this hotel because this fucker's going to be there. We need you to befriend him and find out all the stuff." But yeah, Hugh Laurie played an arms dealer, and he was a bad motherfucker. He played it so well. But that was the first thing that came into my head. I'm like, oh fuck. I'm like, this is like night manager stuff.
Aboard!
Yeah, I know, yes. Yeah, we were on a boat at the time. I was like, don't just jump over the fucking side. They'll just shoot the water.
I like the idea that you were on the boat because all he wanted was what he needed to know.
I know, yeah,
and
yeah.
then he didn't need
You
Martin
fucking
anymore.
off. Yeah, yeah. I know. They're charming people.
Gangsters.
Yeah.
My dad was in a house once in Italy, and the guy was a millionaire.
Yes.
That they were doing work for back in the 60s.
Oh, wow.
And so he had a house in Italy where they were staying because they were, like I said, dad was a painter like I am. He was doing some work there. And as they were there, like all these fucking black cars came up, turned up. Right, all these the guys came out, and like the security were there. It was a big fucking mob deal that was going on in this place that they were.
Your dad just...
Yeah.
Was it magnolia you wanted on the ceiling or fucking lightly brushed cotton?
It was how about shut your face?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
You crazy Italian, shut up here, man. You can say you could tell how good I am there with paints because clearly magnolia and softly brushed cotton are not the same shade at all. So you'd be in real trouble if you did one or the other on that, wouldn't you?
Magnolia's one of my favourite colours.
It's nice, isn't it?
It is. People give magnolia a real hard time, but if you get nice white woodwork and magnolia walls, it looks dead clean.
Yeah,
and I like it.
exactly. Fuck the haters.
Must see decorate.
Well, see, that'd be good. We could do a little section of decorating tips.
We couldn't. That'd be fucking awful. Awful, Martin.
Would it?
I think so. Fucking decorating's boring as it is.
If we rebirthed the idea that everyone had of pissed up cooking, we could do pissed up decorating as well.
Pissed up cooking, pissed up decorating. I still want us to finish our book, like the Chav Handbook.
Oh, the Chav Handbook, yeah.
Yeah, I mean that we've had that, and we've had that in the boil now for years.
Yeah, longer than the sitcom idea.
Longer than the single idea.
Yeah, the Chav Handbook would be really good. You could probably get funding from My Lot for that.
Yeah, because they need it. We're taking it in, expecting it to be like some sort of like comedy book, even considered satire. There, look, God, this is really useful.
Yeah.
It's
is that what they mean when they say that?
We could give this to everyone that goes to a council estate.
Yeah.
But yeah. I've this is working. I'm drinking Goose Island IPA.
It's nice, that stuff.
Yeah.
I've seen that in pretentious wine bars as their beer option.
It's a nice beer option.
Nice.
It is. It's a nice beer option. I do like an IPA, and I needed a break from the wine, Martin.
You were going a bit much. Were you drinking the wine like it was fucking Ribena?
I think I've done about fucking 5 or 6 bottles of that stuff since we've last been together.
Jesus, 2 weeks.
What?
Well, it's not 5 or 6 bottles in 2. That's Pabs drinking that.
It's yeah.
Pabs used to drink a bottle of wine a night.
Yeah, my dad did. It's not ideal, but yeah, no, I needed to lay off that. Didn't do a lot of drinking while I was away in England either. Everything was so fucking quick. Couldn't really do it. I'll tell you a cool thing actually, like because it's a bit of a crossover because it's Formula One stuff, but it was on. I'm kind of
You're perking the listeners' interest. Oh, he said cars.
I'm fucking breaking the fucking rules here.
Well, you're not supposed to. Have you had a Barleycorn?
Well, no. Well, I don't know because we're in unfinished territory. But essentially, this story was on the Patreon.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You're getting a freebie here.
But
this one's for all the tight hunts.
Well, I think it's fucking worth hearing because it's dead cool.
Go for it.
So, for people that don't know, I went to McLaren, like the Formula One team.
So there's me, right? And I'm at McLaren Institute of Technology Cars, and there's me and Geldof and Ayrton Senna's urn. And that was just a little joke for Lee because nobody else is going to get that. And I can't even drive a car, and they said, just get in, it'll be fine. It's got autopilot on it.
So,
sorry, go on with the actual story.
Myself.
Yeah.
So we get to McLaren. Right?
Yeah.
Big fucking sign there saying "Welcome to McLaren Technology Centre," which was
We're-
fucking super cool.
We're in the right place.
Yeah.
Paul turns up with his Ferrari t-shirt on like a prick.
We went to the security desk.
Yeah.
The gorilla at the security gate.
What?
Gorilla. Like
The guy who grills you, or the gorilla?
the gorilla.
Right.
Like he was full.
Are
Like
we in a bit of race territory here?
no,
Okay, right.
no. I genuinely think he was ex-SAS.
Right, okay. He's a big fucker.
I said it as a joke at first in my head. Then I thought, well, hang on a second. He is like the head security guard of the McLaren Technology Centre.
He's probably ex-SAS. Yeah.
And so like he's a bit taller than me. So
Okay. Big,
6'5",
6'6"?
I'm 6'1". I've shrunk an inch.
Are you?
I was 6'2". I used
Shit,
to.
I always thought I was 6'1".
Yeah, I always thought I was 6'2",
Right.
but I think I've shrunk an inch over the
Right.
year as I'm getting older.
Yeah. You'll
But-
be 4'7" by the time you're 60.
I fucking know. Well, maybe my dad was 6 foot when he was younger. We don't know.
Yeah.
But so the gorilla is there, and like he's I would describe him as a square with legs.
Right, okay, yeah.
He-
Mr.
he's-
Strong.
He had like these massive big shoulders out here,
Yeah.
and then this upside down triangle shaped body.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm getting excited.
Like Johnny Stocks on the door at the Outback or
Yeah,
something.
absolutely, Johnny. Stocksy all over the place. And he gave us a key card.
Yep.
And he said
Oh, actually.
that'll get you in your pod.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So at this point, I thought, this is cool.
Yeah.
We got back in the taxi, and the security guard came over to the taxi driver, said to the taxi driver, take them to pod F.
Right.
Drive up the road. There's like a load of separate car parks. Each car park, say, like got like maybe 50 cars in it.
Yeah.
At the end of each car park is a glass tube.
This is what I was hoping for. Yeah. Amazing.
So he dropped us off
At Pod F.
at the glass tube
Yeah.
with F
F,
etched into the side of it.
Of course it's etched. Why would they have a fucking like bus stop sign etched the fucking tube? They put fucking
There's no handles or anything like that. There's
Right.
just like a magnetic patch
Mhm.
where you wave your card in front.
Okay.
Wave the card in front. Obviously, the pod opens.
Yeah.
At that point, you've got the choice to get in the elevator on the pod or walk down the stairs.
Okay.
So we walked down the stairs. I reckon we walked down approximately. There was no offs. It was just a straight
One-
spiral
okay,
staircase.
yeah.
I reckon it was about 3 floors
Right.
down.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I missed what the guy said to us at the gate. He said, "When you get go in the pod, go down, keep walking forward
Yeah.
until you reach the next pod."
Okay.
So we went down, and I mean, it was a long corridor. It was about this. It looked like the corridor from Resident Evil. Remember the film where she met the crazy girl?
Yeah.
It's just like a white plastic corridor,
Mm-hmm.
and
You're
it's
in a
all-
Kubrick film.
pretty much, yeah.
Right.
White plastic corridor, black marble floor,
Amazing.
and
Wow.
occasionally, like some of the things would have like obvious doors that you can go into if you've
Yeah.
got the key to unlock them. But
Were
obviously,
you just banging every fucking
we
morning?
fucking should have done, shouldn't we?
Green!
So-
Let's get in.
There were these big sort of. It's quite high. I'd say it was about 10 foot wide by 12 foot high.
Wow, okay, that's
yeah.
big.
So because the doors are about 12 foot high,
Mhm.
and the two of them together were
That's
about
fucking
5
huge.
foot.
Okay.
So me and Paul both grab a door to open the door because at this point we've got another couple of another
Journo-y
couple of
people.
journos with us as well,
And your
and my
Siamese
pet.
twin, yeah.
And we open the doors. First of all, the doors open like you were like when you drop a sheet of paper on the floor. These fucking
Right.
12 foot high, feet wide doors.
Were
And
light as fuck.
couple of foot thick as well. They were almost look like blast doors, to be honest.
Yeah.
And they just glided open.
Right, okay.
So size wise, it took us 2 or 3 minutes of walking to get to those doors,
Yeah.
and then another 3 minutes to get to the pod. So it's a big
Right.
fucker of a corridor.
Yeah.
Got to the pod, open it, no stairs this time,
Right.
just a lift pod.
Okay.
So do the thing, get in the pod, black walls around us inside the glass lift now.
Right.
So that starts going up, and then all of a sudden, because the lift's dead slow,
Mhm.
and I'm convinced everything about this is set to intimidate, give you a sense of intimidation, a sense of awe going
Absolutely,
in.
yeah.
This is by design.
Yeah.
I'm not stupid enough not to realise it. So then the light from the room starts cracking through, like the top of the thing.
Yeah.
And then obviously, like, I would later find out who the guys were I was in the lift with. So I might have come off as a tad unprofessional.
Right, okay.
So when you get to sort of head height, so your eyes are peeking over, the first thing you see grill on is last year's McLaren Formula One car staring you
just
down.
going, da, 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 da.
So-
Hello.
And all that came from me was that my eyes creeped over there. Oh, will you fuck off?
But that's brilliant because that's the sort of thing you say when you're just in complete awe or shock about something.
But
God.
and I did. I giggled. Like, just like this is the coolest place I've ever been.
Yeah.
And So yeah, and then like for anyone that's seen it, you get the lift up into that fucking room with all the classic cars and stuff around. So there's like a mezzanine gantry level where
I saw you took photos from the top.
Yeah, all the stuff. That's where you do all your walking around essentially. And
who were you in the lift with?
Well, later on when we found it, when everyone got introduced to the racing driver, I was in the lift with a report from the Daily Mail, a report from the Express, a report from Autosport, and a report from Crash.net.
Wow. Okay. Brilliant. They're all nudging each other in the lift, going "fucking hell."
The funny thing was,
How much you fuck off.
I was speaking to the lady, which was like sort of our handler.
Yeah.
When we were in there, and we were sort of, I walked off with her to go off to the room.
Yeah.
And I was sort of speaking to her about the room, saying, "Look, can we get downstairs and have a look at the cars?" She said, "Well, you can't go down there without a tour guide, and I think we're filming later on, so
Right, okay, yeah.
that's why it's completely clear down
Yeah,
there."
yeah.
That was the other thing. We got out of the pod. Someone came out of another room and cleaned it.
Amazing.
Sorry, yeah, I meant to say that.
Wow. Okay.
So so she turned around. Then I was looking around and stuff like that, and there's a little wry smile on her face. And to be fair, pure hottie.
Right. Okay.
And she said, "This is your first time at McLaren."
Yeah,
isn't it?"
How did you fucking know?
But,
Your pants are wet.
but yeah, it was fucking amazing. Though, loved it.
Brilliant. See, but next time you just be like, I know, second pod, straight down the thing, get in the lift, fucking got it. Boo, 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 boo. Last
Pod
year's
F,
car.
is it, Dave?
Yeah. Ryan, card, please. You could just be like, oh, well, Dave was here last time when I was here. Oh, really? Doesn't surprise me. Always looks the type. You have yourself a happy day now. I'm just off to Pod F. Forward taxi. Yeah, you'd be a fucking pro at this now.
But yeah, to be fair, like you say, when I said the glass tube thing,
Yeah.
when he said drop them off at Pod F,
Yeah, you were expecting.
I wasn't expecting. I was hoping,
Yeah, okay, right.
and it was everything I hoped
Yeah.
it would be.
Because there's two things that went through my mind then. It was either you'd get in like a proper like sci-fi Demolition Man era type just glass pod and it would take you down this thing. When you said the glass tube, I was like, fucking hell, a little pod's going to turn up.
Oh
It's going to
yeah,
fuck you down the
that
road.
would be amazing, like a little hyperloop.
Yeah. Or even, and this would never happen, but like a Futurama type, just get in the tube and it would fuck you down the thing in a big gust of air. But that's very cool that they've just got these fucking things and it's like, go through there. Now go through the Kubrick tunnel and you get to the end of that and you got the ultimate light doors.
I tell you what, I'd have loved to have gone to that place because it was pretty fucking special now.
Mm-hmm.
Now, but when you think that place was built late 90s,
Oh, it's fucking sci-fi, wouldn't it?
yeah, it would have been like walking on fucking. I genuinely think that the best way I can explain the corridor is the Resident Evil corridor, and the best way I can explain the actual like foyer of the McLaren Technology Center when you actually get up onto the gantry and you're looking around is the headquarters from Men in Black.
It looks like that, yeah.
Yeah. So at that point, when they're your points of reference,
Yeah, you know
it's
something
cool.
Yeah.
But I won't bore any of the listeners that don't care about me going to the McLaren Technology Center. Although
I'll just drop this one more little ditty in.
the I'm trying to become friends with Lando, the third driver.
Right, the guy you're interviewing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we left.
Is there someone in Star Wars called Lando?
Lando Calrissian, that's who they named him after.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Whose parents or McLaren?
His parents.
You're us now. Fucking man.
You're our boy now.
Yeah. My name's Peter. Not anymore. It's not. It's Lando.
Just to keep everything on a level playing field as well, because it was a bit weird a painter and decorating an IT guy being at McLaren that day with journalists, but just to make sure the yin is offset by a yang. Daily Mail guy, complete bell end.
Yay!
Complete
of course he is.
bell end.
I don't want to stereotype all people who work at the Daily Mail, but
there was a little bit of me expected when he was coming out with his questions that one of his questions were going to be something around the lines of, so Lando, McLaren obviously famously bringing the first black Formula One driver into the sport. How do you feel about that?
Lando, working in the Formula One industry and driving cars so fast, do you feel partly responsible for the death of Princess Diana? Wouldn't have put that one past him either.
I love it. He was. You could tell he was a cunt as well, because we got to ask one question as we were going round.
Yeah.
He asked his first question, and he asked 2 questions in one go.
Cock.
And even Lando's manager turned around to him and said, can we just keep it to 1 question per person? He had to be told 3 times.
What a bell end.
Yeah. Absolutely. There was just...
Wind your neck in Daily Mail, man.
Exactly. Yeah. Go and write for a proper newspaper. Fucking I don't know. It's the fucking Star without boobs.
The Star still have boobs. Not even Playboy has boobs now.
No, they don't.
No.
Didn't you say last week they're going to have like a gay thing or a...
No, the fucking German Playboy had the first transsexual.
I did.
Some gay thing.
Fucking, I might as well go and buy the Daily Mail, mate.
That guy's rubbed off on you.
Well, have you seen this? You're fucking gay.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Do you know what? I think we've done quite well tonight, given we had fucking nothing planned.
I think we have as well. Hopefully there's going to be something that happens in the world next time.
Yeah, it's been a quiet week.
It has been a quiet week.
Your woman's got a brain tumour. Well, I'm going to talk and type at the same time because I'm going to try and find a fucking local musician to play.
The funny thing is, we've we exhausted our fucking power of speaking to this point, and the only thing we actually had to talk about was what companies own what companies, and we didn't talk about it.
To be fair, I didn't really do much research on that. I only got as far as the fact that Pepsi.
Pope owns most things.
The Pope owns Taco Bell. And
he said before, but obviously not to the people.
Not to the people.
And you mean Pepsi?
I do mean Pepsi, yeah. I wonder if they've got Pepsi in the Vatican and they call it Popesy.
I don't know. Well, look, you can not say this now.
Oh, you can say it afterwards.
And I can tell the people when I break time and tell them what we're going to talk about tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because you do your, hey, everybody.
Yeah.
If you want to come and follow us here.
Yeah, because
on this and that and that.
I wouldn't have listened to all this, and I want people to have listened to at least our Twitter stuff. But
you do get a little follower pop up on every Monday or Tuesday.
The fucking Chronicles of the Mystery Follower.
Oh, is he off again? Off again?
Oh, 48 hours though. He couldn't handle it this time. Usually a week. Usually goes for a week.
Yeah.
Just gone a couple of days. Back on.
It's like I've got like a Tinder addiction where I'm like, it's fucking shite. I'm not bothering with it. Delete it. And then like 48 hours later, you're like, fuck it, I'll give it a go again. So like it's going to be any different. It's like a shit Pokemon Go. You just fucking swipe and go, yep, I collect that one. I've got that one. The thing is, if you match them and you go meet them and throw them in the back of your boot.
But in like Pokemon Go, you've got to buy extra Pokeballs.
You can do that, isn't that?
For Tinder Go, do you buy like roofies?
No, you can buy extra. What the fuck are they? You can buy things like extra likes and all this sort of stuff.
What?
No, they think because they cap your likes on a daily basis. So you can go through like, I don't fucking know, 100 likes or some shit like that.
Martin, next time you have to do this,
yeah,
I'll shag you. Just
Okay, fucking brilliant.
Yeah, I can't have you spending money on likes.
No, I don't buy anything.
I like you enough to help.
Amazing. God, no, I never spend any fucking money on it. Jesus Christ.
But anyway, like that's enough.
That'll do us, won't it?
Well, I think that's enough.
Yeah.
I'm at a total
that's
shunt.
enough. You are.
I am.
And I'm at Base Martin.
Yeah, come and do it. I said I'm going to say in the beginning of the podcast, so I apologise if you've managed to listen to the whole thing and you're hearing this twice. Go and give us a review. I know some of you have done good. After my beg on Twitter to go and do it, because I've found out it doesn't take an awful lot to get you on New and Noteworthy on iTunes.
Get you what?
New and Noteworthy, you know, like the front page on iTunes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, doesn't take a lot.
Right.
We've essentially got the listeners that if all of them just went out of their way just to give us a 5-star like and a little comment,
Yeah.
we'd get on New and Noteworthy.
Amazing.
And it would fucking double our listener figures overnight and instantly double our complaints. But that's what we're here for. We're here to boil.
Which one of
piss.
us is the complaints department? Do you want to take it in turns?
Can do. I think they're going to get similar answers.
Yeah.
Yeah, so go and give us a little fucking boost because it's nice. It's the good thing to do. It's Christian. We're not charging you.
No, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is how we can
Oh,
solve it.
no, it's not. Doesn't have to be Christian. It can be whatever your deity is.
Hinduin.
Hindian.
Hindian? No, that's a little bit racy, isn't it? That's a bit fucking borderline. No, fuck it. We need to start our own cult up now to do this. Leon.
Well, no, because then that puts the
Leonism.
puts the onus on me, though. This is us.
Yeah, but you're a deity, aren't you?
Well,
In your own. We'll just use you as
I know that.
Yeah, we'll use you as like the Jesus figure.
Right.
So you're the face of it all.
Yeah. Well,
And,
let's face it. That all it takes is me to not to cut my hair and not to shave, and all of a sudden I look right ready for Burning Man. So
That's true. Fucking game on.
yeah. Yeah, thanks for listening again. I'm glad you're still listening. Last week was our most popular episode.
Motherfucker.
Yeah. So, yeah, thanks for listening. We'll see you in 2 weeks' time where I'm sure we'll have proper stuff. Fucking Tom DeLonge needs to say something crazy again.
I got an email from those mad bastards this week. Last week.
I haven't checked my email. What have they invented a flying guy yet?
Hold on. I'll tell you what it is.
I thought I'd have noticed.
Quickly before we fucking hit stop. To the stars. Like a motherfucker. It says... Oh. Do you know what? It doesn't say a fucking thing because I spelt the word the wrong.
Oh, good Lord.
That surprisingly makes a lot of difference, but I still can't find the fucking email.
Ladies and gentlemen, Martin looks after the arts for their island.
Yep.
80,000 people live on this rock. Martin looks after the arts and...
Yep. I can paint a good picture, but I can't spell the name of it. I can't fucking find it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, well, that's grand.
We'll talk about that next
Thanks.
time.
Good chat, Martin.
Good game.
Right. Goodbyes are so fucking difficult. Goodbye, motherfuckers.
Oh, you want one from me as well?
If you want.
Bye-bye.
We haven't spoke a while. We haven't spoke a while. No, we haven't spoke a while. No, we haven't spoke a while. Tell me, do I still move you? Tell me, do I still? Tell me, do I still move you? Tell me, do I still? No, we haven't spoke a while. 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 Tell me, do I still move you? Tell me, do I still? Tell me, do I still move you? Tell me, do I still? And I could always count on you to come around, and I could always count on you to teach me, and I could always feel the nature you brought to me. But I could never count on you to love me. I could always count on you to come around. I could always count on you to teach me. And I could always feel the nature you brought to me. But I could never count on you to love me. Tell me, do I still move you? Tell me, do I still? Tell me, do I still move you? Tell me, do I